Good morning. It's Mark Platt, Enterprise editor at the San Diego Union-Tribune, and we're here with Gustavo Solis. And you were just at a very exciting match between Mexico and Sweden, but you were down in National City.
Right, I was down on Highland Avenue, where yesterday police asked people not to celebrate on the road.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. First of all, did they celebrate in the road?
No, they actually didn't have too much to celebrate. Mexico lost 3-0 to Sweden.
Right.
But somehow still made it past to the next round.
Okay. So where were you situated? Were you in a restaurant or a bar? Or?
Yep, I was at a bar that opened at 6:30 a.m.
Okay.
Machete, which
Okay.
is right on Highland. And I got there around 6, and there was already a line of about 100 people waiting to get in.
Okay. So you went in there, the place was packed?
Yeah, within minutes. I think they opened at 6:30, and before 7 they were turning people away because it was crowded.
Okay. Was that the only place people were going to, or were they?
No, there were a couple of other places along Highland.
Okay,
Yeah.
so set the stage for us, because I watched the game. We know what happened, but
Yeah.
I think the first half was 0-0, as they say, right? Soccer
Correct,
expert.
you're correct. Yeah, it was a pretty open game at first. Both sides were attacking. Sweden looked more dangerous, and Mexico, which kept on just shooting it from far, but
Right.
never really had a clear chance at goal. And both games, Mexico, Sweden, Germany, South Korea, were at 0-0 at half. And then second half, Sweden just rolled over Mexico. It was 3-0, not even close. It was pretty embarrassing for,
Yeah, it got
for the
crazy
fans.
there.
Yeah, so with like 10 minutes left, the crowd just stopped caring about the Mexico game, and it was a bar full of people wearing Mexico jerseys cheering for Korea. Just going, Korea, Korea.
Gotta love the world, right?
Yeah.
Right. Did they have that other game on other screens? So, or
Yeah.
did they turn the Mexico match completely off, or what did they do?
Slowly. So at first,
Yeah.
the whole game, there were maybe like 6 TV screens all around.
Right.
And only one small one in the corner was a Germany-Korea game. And then slowly was another one, and then another one. And then with like 5 minutes left, it was all Korea-Germany, because Mexico was losing, they needed Korea to either tie or beat Germany.
Right. So either one of those would have gotten Mexico in. Okay.
Yeah.
And so when that happened, the TVs are turning, and now they're cheering for a different country.
Yeah.
Right. And then, but cheering loud, like they were very excited,
Oh,
right? 'Cause
cheering
they knew-
loudly.
And they
Yeah,
knew what was
when-
at stake, right?
Oh, everybody
Yeah.
knew
Right.
what was at stake. Yeah, because if Germany had won, Mexico would have been knocked out.
Right.
And they would have gone home.
Right.
So when Korea scored that first goal, everyone just went nuts.
Right.
People were throwing beer all over the place, and people were saying, like, where's the nearest Korean barbecue restaurant?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what's also cool is, nobody else would know this, but we know you were at you just came back from the World Cup.
Yeah.
And you saw 2 matches. They saw the first 2 matches that Mexico won.
I did.
Talk about
the
that.
2 that Mexico won. I hope I'm not like their good luck charm and me leaving Russia had a bad.
You may have to fly back over there next time.
Yeah. Well, hopefully our new owner Patrick will.
Yeah, he'll send you over.
Yeah. Oh no, it was great. I'd never been to Russia, and I was surprised by the amount of Americans that were there. A lot of Americans. Well, you would say like, "Oh, where are you cheering from?" "Oh, Mexico." "Where are you from?" "L.A."
Right.
It was a lot of that.
Oh, really?
A lot of Mexican fans from Florida, New York, Ohio, all over.
Right. What was the scene? Because you're a soccer fan, but you'd obviously never been to the World Cup. But so you went there. Like, what was it like? Like, first of all, being in Russia and then being at the World Cup.
Yeah. It's really hard to describe.
Yeah.
I'm still in Russia time, so I don't know like what time it is right now. I think it's morning here in San
Right.
Diego, but I'm like wide awake, ready to go. But it's just really strange. Moscow is a huge city, and there's just people from all over the world. There's people with jerseys and flags. It's almost like the Olympics, I guess I would compare it to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you went to, so the first match was Mexico and
Germany.
And Germany,
And that
that
was in
was-
Moscow.
right.
Yeah.
That must have been wild.
Oh, that was really wild. I mean, Germany are the defending champions, the best team everyone said was going to just ease to the finals, and Mexico beats them.
Right.
It was just ridiculous.
Right. And then you had to get on a plane and fly to where?
To a town called Rostov on Don,
Uh-huh.
which is in the south of Russia. It's nearby Ukraine and Georgia, and it's a really small Soviet town right by the river.
And so you went there and you saw Mexico
Yeah, I went there.
play.
Yeah, and it wasn't just me. It was tens of thousands of Mexico fans. The airports were really crowded. All the flights were booked. I talked to some people that took a 16-hour train ride from Moscow to Rostov just to go to that second game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So you went to that, and then That was South Korea,
That was
right?
against South Korea,
Right.
where Mexico won 2-1.
Right. So two very exciting matches. You come back here and you go to all the way back here to go to National City to watch the third match.
Yeah.
So what does this portend? What is your kind of like from you having now seen Mexico play 3 times? What does this look like when they're in the field of 16? What does that look like for you? Like how far do they get?
Oh, it's really hard to say right now because after the first 2 games, everyone was on cloud 9, really confident about their chances. They beat Germany, they beat Korea, and they could beat anyone.
Right.
And against Sweden, they looked really, really bad, and they kind of ended up crawling into the next round. So I know for Mexico, the 4th game has always been like a big cloud hanging over them. And I forget how many World Cups, but it's been decades since Mexico always makes it past the first group stage, and then they get knocked out in the first game.
First game.
So it's almost like a curse in Mexico. So everyone's saying, like, 5th game, come on, this is the year we can get it. We still don't know who we play. It might be Brazil, it might be Serbia or Switzerland. We'll know after this afternoon's
Anybody
games.
who they play is going to be a good team.
At this point,
stage. Yeah, so
at
good.
this stage.
So you'll have something. I know we have Sandra Dibble down in Tijuana. She was watching it from down there. I'll be interested to see what she's going to be reporting. But you guys are going to be doing your stuff. We'll have some stories up online and in print tomorrow. So for Gustavo Solis, it's Mark Platt. Have a good day.
Thank you.